Every day we wake up to news that reminds us of how fragile life truly is. Today, the world lost four remarkable American legends, people who inspired us, entertained us, and shaped our culture in ways we'll never forget. Their stories remind us that greatness isn't about how long we live. It's about the mark we leave behind.
Tragic news confirmed this morning as the basketball world mourns the passing of Leonard Randolph Wilkens, a legendary figure whose influence spanned decades on and off the court. Wilkens, who passed at the age of 88, was not only a gifted player but also a revered coach, leaving a lasting imprint on the game of basketball and the countless lives he touched along the way. His presence, calm yet commanding, was felt wherever he went. From gymnasiums echoing with the bounce of a ball to arenas filled with roaring fans. Born on October 28, 1937. In Brooklyn, New York, Leonard Wilkens' journey began humbly. From his early days in local leagues to his rise at Providence College, his talent and work ethic quickly set him apart. Known for his intelligence on the court and his ability to anticipate the flow of a game, Wilkens was a natural leader. He had this way of seeing the court differently, former teammate and Hall of Famer Bill Russell once said. You knew if Leonard was guiding the play, you were in capable hands. Drafted into the NBA in the late 1950s, Wilkens embarked on a professional playing career that would define a generation. His skill as a point guard was matched only by his dedication to teamwork and mentorship. Teammates often recalled his quiet guidance, the subtle encouragements that lifted others to their best performance. He never shouted, a former Celtics player remembered, but somehow, you always knew what he wanted you to do. He taught by example, and you couldn't help but follow. Wilkens' playing career eventually transitioned into coaching, a role where his influence would grow even greater. As an assistant and later head coach, he became known for his strategic mind and calm demeanor under pressure. He had an uncanny ability to see possibilities where others saw obstacles. A talent that earned him 3 inductions into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, first as a player in 1989, then as a coach in 1998, and again in 2010 as part of the 1992 United States Olympic Dream Team. During his coaching years, Wilkens guided some of the NBA's most iconic teams and players. He wasn't just a tactician. He was a mentor, a figure who shaped young athletes into champions both on the court and in life. His approach was thoughtful, emphasizing discipline, respect, and perseverance. Players often credited him for instilling a sense of confidence and purpose, qualities that extended beyond basketball. Coach Wilkens taught me more than basketball, said former player Dominique Wilkins. He taught me how to be a man, how to lead, how to care about the people around you. Off the court, Leonard Wilkens was equally respected for his humility and kindness. Despite his accolades, he remained approachable and genuinely interested in the people he met. He took time to mentor aspiring coaches and players at every level, from high school athletes to professional stars. Tributes poured in from fans and former players alike following the news of his passing, each one highlighting not just his brilliance in basketball, but the warmth and integrity with which he lived his life. One fan wrote on social media, Leonard Wilkens wasn't just a legend. He was a guiding light. The game feels emptier today, but his lessons remain forever. Even in retirement, Wilkens stayed connected to the sport he loved. He frequently appeared at events, offered commentary, and continued to advise teams and young athletes. His lifelong dedication to basketball was a testament to his passion and commitment. Beyond the game, his values resonated in communities. Inspiring charity work, mentorship programs, and countless personal stories of encouragement, the legacy of Leonard Wilkens is measured not only in victories or accolades but in the lives he touched. He shaped the careers of players, the strategies of coaches, and the experiences of fans. His name will forever be associated with intelligence, grace, and quiet leadership. As the basketball world pauses to remember him, it is clear that Wilkens' influence extends far beyond the hardwood. He was a teacher, a guide, and an exemplar of the kind of character that elevates a sport and those within it. Reflecting on his extraordinary life, one can hear the echoes of his lessons in every carefully executed play, every moment of teamwork, and every young player inspired by his example. Leonard Wilkens showed that greatness is not only measured in points scored or championships won but in the mentorship and respect one fosters along the way. As Hall of Fame coach Pat Riley once said, Leonard's legacy is in every person he touched. In every life he changed quietly, humbly, and forever. Though Leonard Wilkens has left this world, his spirit will remain alive in the game he helped shape and the hearts of those he influenced. From the courts of Brooklyn to the global stage, his story serves as a reminder that true greatness combines talent with integrity, passion with compassion. Fans, players, and the basketball community will remember him not just as a legend, but as a teacher, a friend, and a man who embodied the very best of the sport. Today, as arenas fall silent and fans pause to reflect, we bid farewell to Leonard Wilkens. He will be remembered for his brilliance, his kindness, and the quiet power of his presence. The game continues, but it does so with a void that only his memory can fill. And in every bounce of the ball, every strategic play, and every player inspired to greatness, his legacy lives on, timeless, enduring, and deeply cherished. Tragic news confirmed today as the National Football League and the sports world at large mourn the passing of Paul Tagliabue. He passed at the age of 85, leaving behind a legacy defined by steady leadership, unwavering integrity, and a transformative impact on professional football. Tagliabue's tenure as commissioner, spanning nearly 2 decades, guided the NFL through pivotal changes and challenges, shaping the league into the global phenomenon it is today. He born on November 24, 1940. In Jersey City, New Jersey, Tagliabue showed an early affinity for law and leadership. After earning his law degree from Georgetown University, he joined the NFL in a legal capacity, where his intellect and commitment quickly became apparent. Those who worked with him remember a man who combined sharp legal insight with a deep understanding of people. Paul had a rare ability to see the big picture, said former NFL executive Jim Finks. He cared about fairness, but he also cared about the game, about the people who made it great. In 1989, Tagliabue assumed the role of NFL commissioner, succeeding Pete Rozelle. The league faced a period of expansion, labor negotiations, and evolving media landscapes. Yet under Tagliabue's steady hand, it navigated these challenges with remarkable stability. He oversaw the growth of television contracts, the relocation and creation of teams, and the global outreach that would introduce football to new audiences around the world. His calm demeanor and methodical approach earned respect from owners, players, and fans alike. Tagliabue's leadership style was often described as diplomatic yet firm. He believed in balance, ensuring that the business of the league thrived while maintaining fairness and respect for its players. During his tenure, he successfully negotiated labor agreements, often walking a delicate line between the interests of the players' union and team owners. Paul always listened first, thought carefully, and then acted, said NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. That's why he was trusted, even in tough times. Beyond policy and negotiations, Tagliabue valued integrity and character. He encouraged the league to invest in communities, support youth programs, and promote player conduct both on and off the field. He believed professional athletes carried a responsibility to set examples, and he used his position to foster programs that emphasized education, health, and social responsibility. Tributes from former colleagues highlighted his moral compass as much as his professional accomplishments. One longtime NFL executive shared, "Paul taught all of us that leadership is about serving others first, not yourself." Off the field, Tagliabue was known for his quiet humility. He avoided the spotlight, preferring to work behind the scenes to solve complex issues and build consensus. Friends and family recall a man who was deeply devoted to those around him, from his loved ones to colleagues who benefited from his mentorship. Social media was filled with messages honoring his life. One fan tweeted, "Paul Tagliabue shaped the NFL into what it is today. His fairness, wisdom, and calm leadership will never be forgotten." Even after retiring in 2006, Tagliabue continued to influence the league and the sport he loved. He remained a trusted advisor, often called upon to provide insight during sensitive negotiations or historical discussions. His legacy extended beyond wins and losses, championships and records. It was embedded in the culture, ethics, and vision of the NFL itself. His approach to leadership became a model for commissioners and executives across professional sports. Reflecting on his tenure, it is clear that Tagliabue's contributions were not only structural but personal. He was remembered by players, owners, and fans alike as a commissioner who valued people above profit, fairness above expedience, and vision above momentary gain. In an era when professional sports faced rapid commercialization and complex social issues, he maintained a focus on integrity, stability, and growth. The impact of Paul Tagliabue's leadership is visible in every corner of the NFL today, from the thriving franchises in new cities to the labor agreements that protect players' rights, to the charitable initiatives that benefit communities nationwide. He shaped a league, but he also shaped the lives of those within it. His quiet strength and principled guidance left a mark that goes beyond statistics or headlines. As we remember Paul Tagliabue, it is not just for what he accomplished, but for how he accomplished it, with patience, fairness, and a dedication to the greater good. He showed that leadership is more than decision-making. It is mentorship, stewardship, and responsibility. His legacy continues to guide the league, inspire leaders, and remind us all of the values that make professional sports meaningful. Today, the NFL pauses to honor Paul Tagliabue. Players, coaches, executives, and fans alike reflect on his life, his wisdom, and his unwavering commitment to the game. His name will endure not only in record books but in the ethos of the league he helped build. as commissioner, mentor, and steward of football. He leaves behind a blueprint for leadership and a standard of excellence that will resonate for generations. Paul Tagliabue may have left this world, but his influence remains. In every team that thrives, every player who steps onto the field with confidence, and every community program that bears the league's support, his legacy endures. Today, we say farewell to a man who defined professionalism and integrity, whose life reminds us that true leadership leaves a lasting, quiet impact, forever felt, forever respected, and forever remembered. Tragic news confirmed today has left the football world reeling. Marshawn Kneeland, a promising young defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, has passed away at the age of 24. The announcement sent shockwaves through the league, the locker room, and the fans who had witnessed the rise of a star whose talent, drive, and character inspired many. Though his life was brief, his impact on the field and the lives of those around him was undeniable. Born on July 8, 2001, Marshawn showed a passion for football from an early age. Raised in a family that valued hard work and perseverance, he combined natural athleticism with relentless dedication. Coaches and teammates often recalled his tireless effort during practice, his determination to push beyond limits, and his quiet leadership in the locker room. Marshawn was the kind of player who made everyone around him better, said former coach and mentor Tyrone Hill. He didn't just play the game. He inspired it. Kneeland's journey to the NFL was marked by discipline and ambition. After excelling in high school football, he earned a scholarship to play at a Division I college, where his skill and work ethic quickly attracted national attention. His ability to read plays, anticipate moves, and execute with precision made him a standout defensive force. Beyond statistics, he was respected for his teamwork, his humility, and the way he motivated others to give their best. He was never about the spotlight, one teammate reflected. He played for the love of the game and for his brothers on the field. Drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, Marshawn quickly became known not only for his athletic talent but for his presence in the locker room. Young players looked up to him as a role model, while veterans admired his professionalism and dedication. Fans across the country admired his electrifying plays, his commitment to improvement, and the quiet confidence that seemed to follow him wherever he went. Social media erupted with tributes following the news of his passing. One post read, "Marshawn Kneeland was a force of nature, on the field and off. We lost a star too soon, but his spirit will never fade." Despite his youth, Marshawn demonstrated maturity and grace beyond his years. He was actively involved in community programs, mentoring aspiring athletes and volunteering at local youth centers. Those who knew him personally spoke of his kindness, his humility, and his unwavering commitment to helping others. "He had a heart as big as his talent," said his college coach. Marshawn's legacy isn't just in sacks or tackles. It's in every young life he touched. Kneeland's death leaves a profound void, yet it also prompts reflection on the extraordinary potential he realized in such a short time. He exemplified the dedication, perseverance, and passion that define professional athletes at the highest level. His story is a reminder that the measure of a life is not its length but the impact made, the inspiration shared, and the kindness extended to others. Teammates and fans alike have remembered Marshawn as more than just a player. He was a friend, a mentor, and a figure of hope for young athletes pursuing their dreams. His work ethic and character set a standard that will endure long after his final game. Former teammate Jordan Evans said, "Marshawn had this way of pushing you to be better, not through words, but through his example." That's the kind of person he was. Even in his brief career, Marshawn achieved milestones that many players spend years chasing. His explosive performances on the field earned him accolades and admiration, yet he remained grounded and humble. He approached every practice, every game, and every challenge with focus, discipline, and respect. His coaches often spoke of his ability to unite a team, to inspire confidence, and to elevate the performance of everyone around him. Marshawn's legacy extends beyond his athletic achievements. His passion for football, combined with his generosity of spirit, left a lasting impression on his community. Whether mentoring high school athletes, volunteering at charity events, or simply offering guidance to teammates, he embodied the values of dedication, integrity, and compassion. Fans and fellow players will remember him not only for his on-field prowess but for the person he was off the field. As we reflect on Marshawn Kneeland's life, it is clear that his story is one of inspiration and promise. Though he was taken far too soon, the lessons he imparted, the spirit he embodied, and the drive he displayed continue to resonate. In every young athlete inspired to push harder, in every team motivated by dedication and teamwork, his influence lives on. Marshawn Kneeland's journey reminds us of the fragility of life and the enduring power of passion. He showed the world what can be achieved with talent, dedication, and heart. His family, friends, teammates, and fans will carry his memory forward, honoring the remarkable person he was and the legacy he leaves behind today. The football community mourns the loss of a rising star, a teammate, and a friend. Marshawn Kneeland will be remembered not only for the games he played but for the lives he touched, the inspiration he provided, and the bright promise he carried. Though his journey ended too soon, his impact remains. His name, his spirit, and his contributions will forever be part of the sport he loved. Echoing in every field, every practice, and every young player who dares to dream big. Tragic news confirmed today brings a moment of reflection for Loyola University and countless admirers around the world. Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt, the beloved chaplain and mentor whose warmth and wisdom touched generations, has passed away at the age of 106. Known simply as Sister Jean, she became more than a spiritual guide. She was a source of inspiration, a beacon of hope, and the heart of the Loyola community. Born on February 21, 1919, in San Francisco, California, Sister Jean entered religious life early, dedicating herself to faith, education, and service. She joined the Sisters of Charity of the Blessed Virgin Mary and quickly became known for her devotion, intelligence, and gentle guidance. Throughout her decades-long life, she exemplified a rare combination of spiritual wisdom, personal humility, and a tireless commitment to helping others grow in mind, body, and spirit. Her association with Loyola University Chicago began in the 1990s, when she became the team chaplain for the men's basketball program. It was a role that would bring her national recognition, particularly during the Loyola Ramblers' historic run to the Final Four in 2018. But beyond the headlines and media attention, Sister Jean's influence extended far deeper. She knew every player by name, remembered details about their families, and offered encouragement not just in games but in life. "She doesn't just pray for us," former player Dante Ingram once said. "She believes in us, and that belief carries you farther than any coach ever could." Sister Jean's daily life was a model of devotion and discipline. She walked the campus, greeted students with a smile, and maintained a presence that was both comforting and inspiring. Her quiet humor, love for reading, and infectious enthusiasm for learning created an atmosphere where everyone felt valued and encouraged. Students, alumni, and faculty alike often spoke of her as the heart of Loyola, a living reminder that education and faith are intertwined, and that compassion can leave a lasting legacy. Her reach extended far beyond the university walls. Fans across the country cheered not only for the Loyola basketball team but for the spirit and guidance of Sister Jean herself. Her presence became a symbol of hope, wisdom, and loyalty. Tributes poured in following the news of her passing. One fan wrote on social media, "Sister Jean taught us that age is no barrier to joy, curiosity, and love. Her life is a lesson in faith and dedication." Former players and students echoed similar sentiments, recalling how she made each person feel seen, supported, and inspired to reach their potential. Sister Jean's impact was not measured in awards or titles, but in the countless lives she touched through mentorship, prayer, and personal example. Her guidance shaped young athletes, inspired students, and brought comfort to the community. She often emphasized the importance of humility, perseverance, and integrity. "She had a way of speaking that made you reflect, learn, and believe," said Sister Mary Louise, a colleague of many years. "Her lessons were quiet, but they stayed with you forever." Even as she celebrated over a century of life, Sister Jean remained active, engaged, and devoted to her mission. She attended classes, cheered at basketball games, and continued to offer counsel to anyone seeking her guidance. Her presence reminded everyone that wisdom and service know no age, and that one life dedicated to others can ripple across generations. Her longevity, combined with her unwavering spirit, made her a symbol of resilience, faith, and love in action. Throughout her life, Sister Jean received numerous accolades, but she consistently deflected attention, insisting that her work was not about recognition but about serving others. She inspired not only students and athletes but also the broader public who witnessed her devotion and enthusiasm for life. Her combination of humor, insight, and encouragement left an indelible mark on everyone who encountered her. As we reflect on her extraordinary life, it is clear that Sister Jean's legacy is enduring. She demonstrated that true leadership is rooted in empathy, guidance, and the courage to care deeply. She bridged generations, cultures, and communities through her gentle yet impactful presence. Every prayer she offered, every student she guided, and every life she touched contributes to a legacy that transcends time. Sister Jean's life reminds us that devotion, wisdom, and kindness are the qualities that truly define a meaningful existence. Her influence will be remembered in the halls of Loyola University, in the hearts of the athletes she mentored, and in the stories of countless individuals inspired by her spirit. Former Loyola coach Porter Moser reflected, "Sister Jean wasn't just our chaplain. She was our conscience, our cheerleader, and our guide. She taught us more than basketball, she taught us how to live." Today, as Loyola and the wider community pause to honor Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt, Her life stands as a testament to faith, loyalty, and enduring love. She leaves behind a world enriched by her presence, a community strengthened by her guidance, and a legacy that will inspire generations yet to come. Her story reminds us all that a life devoted to service, education, and compassion is a life that truly matters, though she has left this world. Sister Jean's spirit will continue to walk the halls of Loyola, in the cheers of basketball fans, and in the hearts of those who carry forward her teachings. Her gentle guidance, unwavering faith, and joyful approach to life will be remembered forever, a living testament to the power of love, mentorship, and dedication. In every prayer offered, every student encouraged, and every life touched, her legacy endures, timeless, cherished, and profoundly inspirational.